Well, hello everyone. There's Bruno. He's got himself a little pig skinny roll that he's trying to devour. Winston, on the other hand, devoured his and wants Bruno's, of course. And I'm Mike. Welcome back to our channel, Mike and Bruno's Garage, with the assistant. Today, I'm going to show you that we got a kind of a donation tool haul. Yeah, good boy. Chew on your bone. You got your bone. And everything that I got came in this little tote here. Oh, what? You had an editorial comments? I got a story to tell before we get into this. Yes, I know. You just want your belly rubbed. Yes, you such a good boy. I know. But you got your bone, okay? And the story behind that tote is a gentleman that I work with recently had a close relative pass away. And they were going through the effects of the estate. And he asked me about a week or two ago if I'd be interested in any old tools. I said, yeah, sure. Just, let me know what you want for them or whatever, and I'll take a look at it. And he's like, well, some of that stuff was in the house before the lost relative moved in. So some of this stuff he said, has not seen the light of day in 40 years. It's quite a long time. So, with that being said, I will start off with, there's a couple of little of these, I guess, horsehair brushes. Pretty stout handles on them. No identifying marks, names, or anything like that. Not quite sure. Once I get some of this stuff cleaned up, we'll be in good shape. I've got everything laid out on the floor here. Kind of went through and kind of grouped it together because it was all kind of in one big pile. So we'll start over here. A couple of saws, like a trimming saw and a hacksaw. Like I said, some of this stuff, until I get it cleaned up, really has no name, but it's kind of got an older handle on it. Like a small carpentry saw or something like that. A lot of the stuff, I think he was either a woodworker or a painter or something like that because it has a lot of paint on it. Enough. This here was a bunch of like old knives, stuff like that. Don't know quite what I want to do with that yet. I don't know. There's a couple of putty knives. That looks like it might have been a Red Devil or something like that. At one time, missing a ferrule. Some assorted wooden-handled screwdrivers. There's a perfect handle one with a not-so-perfect handle. It's tight, but the wood's all been chipped. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of mushrooming on it. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Maybe not. There we go. So it doesn't look like it had been hammered on too much. But yeah. A brace bit countersink type of thing. Well, not kind of thing, but that's what it was for, is a countersink. I like this. Kind of one of those old metal wraparound type screwdrivers. Angle finder. It's pretty seized tight, but it does look like I'll be able to get it apart and cleaned up. It looks like there might have been some stamping on there at some point. Not quite sure. JD. Maybe that was his initials. Not quite sure. A bale plane. I believe that's how it's pronounced, Baile. All the pieces are there, the handle's cracked. This item here, I have no idea what this is. It looks like it's got like a beveled edge, blade edge on it. But what this is or was, I have no idea. There's kind of a bottle opener ice pick thing, and you can vaguely see where, yeah, right here, Coca-Cola logo at one time. Come on. Couple of no-name hammers, as far as I can tell. They'll need to be reworked. This one does have a number on it. Looks like there might have been some sort of a maker's mark on there. Maybe. I don't know, it's kind of got a weird ball on the end of it. What is that? Now that I got the light on it, maybe I can get that to focus in. Oh. No. 1895. That's probably a patent. Okay, so maybe. There might have been a logo on that at one time. But it doesn't look like it's been used very much. Ain't no mushrooming, but there's some nickage. Assorted no-name chisels, punches, Craftsman pruner, which clean that up and my wife wants that. Okay. And over here, various assorted wrenches. Let's see here. This one's a Barkalow. 7/8 and I think it's 13/16. Couple of little bicycle wrenches, some files, a couple of handles. This one here, Pennon Company, or Pennons Corp, Chicago, Illinois, 1/2 inch. Hardened tempered in Japan, but no name. Odd. Here's one that's kind of funny. Kmart. All these here are in destro. Went through and separated those. There's an electrolyte here, a Herbrand. This one here is a Velchek. This one here, I believe, is a Williams. Come on. Yeah, Williams. Diamond with the W in it. A Chuck key. Billings Spencer Corp Company. The B with the triangle. These here, just some off. It's really kind of weird. There's no really, they're all USA, made in USA, but these are all like, I think, are agricultural. Like the Ford wrenches and the tractors and all that kind of stuff. An Allenite, which I've never heard. A True Fit. This one is a no name. Oh, it just says Lifetime on it. Forged USA. But it's also got the recessed sizes on it. Here's one with no name, no numbers, nothing. The only thing it does have on it if I can get that to focus for you guys, is a HW or H. Yeah, it looks like a HW or HV. Looks like it was like a HW with a circle around it. That's the only mark it has on it. Some glass tile or glass cutters. Unfortunately, these little needle nose has a broken tip, but I might be able to reshape that again. I don't know if there's a real good indication on a manufacturer. Might be something right there that once it gets cleaned up, I can read it. Another no named. I thought these were kind of weird. They're shaped kind of weird. The rivet's been peened over a couple of times, so this has been well used. It moves pretty freely, and it's got the cutters, 3 cutters on it, but the tips are a little different than what I'm used to seeing. And then here, yes, I got Kreuter. I've been looking for a set of these, and I finally got a pair. But yeah, they'll need to be cleaned up. A full set of no-name standard wrenches going from 1/4 inch all the way to 7/8. They're in good shape. And I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And then over here, also in that container, a couple of these old style wrenches here. They are in pretty rough shape. They'll clean up. But yeah, this here I think was a repair where they took like some rubber washers or spacers. They are rubber. Put an old square nut on the end of it. But none of these actually have, well wait, this one does have stronghold, is what that says. Somebody's initials. But yeah, I like that. That should clean up pretty good. An old oil can. I didn't even open it up to see what kind of shape it's in, but we'll see. Got one of these, and I've seen these before, and they're for like, you can mark circles. I've seen them used for, but for some reason the pin and this hole I don't think are correct. I'm going to have to take a longer look because I thought one would hold a pencil, but might be incorrect. Pritzlar. I mean, like I said, I've seen these, but I'm not quite sure. I think Tool Scouter did something with one of these one time, but the pins were, one had a pencil and one had a deal to it, so I'm not too sure. Over here was this little set here, just kind of a miscellaneous socket set, kind of incomplete. The ratchet is still fairly good in it. I mean, it turns pretty good, but it's kind of a, I think it's kind of like a store brand of some sort. Let's say Pro brand. So that was in there. Get that closed up for you. Miscellaneous bit driver socket set. That's kind of incomplete, but I'll go through that and see if there's anything worth salvaging out of that. Then there was this toolbox. Oh yeah, some strapping of some sort. This had some neat stuff in it too. Folding ruler, Dural golden rule, and I opened this up. This is in a lot better shape. Just a little bit of cleanup with some barkeepers, and I have a feeling that that'll clean up really good. I don't even think this has been used. All the numbers are good on both sides. I've had it fully opened, but yeah, it's all in that kind of condition. So I don't even think this got used. More chisel scraper type of thing. A Baco vice grip. It's bent, but probably could be straightened out and worked out. No name needle nose. There might be a mark in there somewhere. A tack hammer, which is loose head, and they of course stuck a nail in it. A smaller cross peen hammer that needs to be reset and cleaned up. Putty knife, file handle. This here, it does have made in USA. Yeah, made in the USA. I don't think the bubble works very well. I think it might have leaked out or what have you. Have not found a company name or logo on it. So I'm not sure if this is an off-brand or what. But it's in relatively decent shape. I mean, the rulers on these are usually so corroded that you can't ever read half of it. So it looks like it might be a fairly new one, the way the new numbers are stamped in it. Paintbrush. A couple of smaller screwdrivers. This is what I found interesting. It is a Rochester Hold Easy. Where was it? Upson Brothers Incorporated. But the handle's cracked. But yeah, it's one of those holding screwdrivers. Another smaller handled, no name wooden one. These scissors. Germany. But I can't make out that name. So, Simmons? Maybe? No. Snow, what? Would it be snow? Or am I looking? No, because that doesn't look like it'd be right either. Yeah, you'd be upside down. So I'm not sure who made those, but those were relatively decent shape, just a little bit of a cleanup. Nice little scissors, and then the toolbox. So for all of that, gentlemen, from here to there, all that was in that little tote, and it was free. So I just want to thank my coworker and my friend there. Thank you very much. There's some neat stuff in here. You'll find a good home. And I just wanted to share that with you. And thanks for stopping by. Another tool haul in the books that just kind of fell in my lap. And yeah, I don't think I did too bad for free. I mean, price is right. So with that, being a monkey, and of course, Bruno, hey, are you still chewing on that? Are you still chewing on your thing? Hey, you gonna say goodbye to everybody? Are you too busy? Oh. What about you, Winnie? You good? You good? Alrighty. Well, thanks again, folks, for stopping by. From Winston, Bruno, and me, as always. Thanks for stopping by. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you would. And as always, keep on tinkering.